Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make heads or tails of these massive corporate documents. And let me tell you, this latest filing from Classover Holdings Incorporated is quite the roller coaster. It's got everything from education tech to crypto and some serious financial maneuvering. So buckle up if you appreciate getting straight in sig. HTs from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed, and don't forget to check out our Discord community linked in the description below, where we break down more of these filings together. So Classover Holdings Incorporated is this company that provides online education for K-12 students. And they recently went through what's called a business combination, a bit like merging with a special acquisition company, or SPAC. This basically means they took their private company and made it public through a shortcut. Now, the really interesting part is the sheer number of shares they're talking about here, over 29 million shares underlying some convertible notes, and another 1.5 million from an intellectual property seller. This is a big deal because it suggests a lot of future stock issuance and potential dilution for existing shareholders. They are registering the resale of these shares, which means these shares can be sold by the current owners and not necessarily by the company itself, but the company is on the hook for the expenses related to this registration, which they say is quite a bit. They are also an emerging growth company and a smaller reporting company, giving them some regulatory breathing room, which is common for companies at this stage. And speaking of breathing room, the risk factors section is quite extensive. They highlight challenges like attracting students, retaining teachers, and the intense competition in the online education space. Plus, they mention a substantial doubt about their ability to continue as a going concern, which is always a flashing red flag, especially when they've incurred net losses in the past. Let's dive into the numbers now. We're looking at the unaudited pro forma condensed combined balance sheet as of the 31st of December 2024. And right off the bat, we see some massive shifts. Notice the cash jump from just over $50,000 to over $2.5 million. That's largely due to money becoming available from their trust account after the business combination. Looking at the breakdown of common shares outstanding after the combination, especially in the scenario with actual redemptions, we see Classover. S founder Hui Luo has a significant chunk representing almost 30% of the shares and a whopping 91% of the voting power thanks to her class of shares. This dual class share structure means voting control is concentrated with a few key individuals. Now, for the income and loss statement for the year ended the 31st of December 2024, their total revenues were about $3.6 million, but they reported a loss from operations of over $1.3 million. This loss is heavily influenced by significant changes in the fair value of warrants and convertible debt, which makes the operational performance a bit harder to judge directly. Jumping to the audited 2024 balance sheet for Classover Holdings Incorporated itself, we see a stark contrast. Their cash is only $2 and they have a shareholders deficit of over $236. This paints a picture of a company that's still very much in its early stages before the business combination significantly changed their financial standing. And look at this, the independent auditors explicitly mentioned substantial doubt about the entity's ability to continue as a going concern for Classover Inc. As of the 31st of December 2023, this is a serious warning sign that even though they had revenue, there were clear financial struggles. Now let's look at the SPAC side, Battery Future Acquisition Corp. Their balance sheet as of the 31st of March 2025 shows a massive amount of cash in their trust account, over $42 million. This is the money from their IPO that's waiting to be used for a business combination. For the year ended the 31st of December 2024, Battery Future Acquisition Corp had a net income of over $4.7 million, largely driven by interest earned on their trust account, and a significant positive change in the fair value of warrant liabilities. Their operational income was negative, though, indicating the SPAC itself wasn't generating profit from its core activities. So what's the story here? Classover Holdings Incorporated is betting big on online education and has just completed a major business combination that's made them a public company. That's exciting, but the financials show a company that's been losing money and is heavily reliant on external funding. They're also embracing crypto with Solana tokens as a big part of their treasure. Yai. Strategy, which is a bold move in a regulatory uncertain space. The concentration of voting power with the founder Hui Luo is also a key point to watch. The risks are significant. It is a competitive market with student retention and teacher recruitment being crucial. They've even identified material weaknesses in their internal finances. Controls which need serious attention. The crypto strategy also adds a layer of regulatory risk. The company is trying to grow fast and diversify with acquisitions and new offerings, but that comes with its own set of challenges. The SPAC side shows a lot of cash on hand, but that cash was subject to redemptions and the SPAC itself lost money operationally. The business combination was a lifeline. 2. Classover, but it's clear the combined entity still has a long way to go to achieve profitability and stability overall. Classover is a company with a vision in online education, but navigating the path to profitability amidst significant financial and regulatory hurdles. Especially with their crypto play will be a major challenge. Investors should be aware of the high risk involved and the concentrated voting control. These are not minor details. What's your take on Classover Holdings Incorporated and their crypto-heavy future? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this deep dive helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more corporate deconstructions. And don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description for more real-time insights. Thanks for watching. See you next time.